Hello everyone, Vanguard of Valor here. I am still sick. I apologize for the delay in these videos, but I have a bunch of problems with getting the footage and then uploading it and a bunch of stuff like that, so hopefully we'll be back on track now. Excuse me. We are going to try and keep going in this adventure. We're going to jump right back into the stream footage where we left off. It'll be a little bit afterwards because I'll have skipped the voting pause in the middle. Thank you very much for putting up with this pause in videos. Thank you all for coming out. I'm very happy to see we have over 10,000 subscribers now, and I look forward to seeing you guys when I can actually use my voice for longer than 30 seconds. See you guys later. Here goes the video.
Is incredibly close. Wow. Alright, isolated space it is. You guys really want us all to die, don't you? We've heard stories about cross-species diseases in certain parts of the galaxy, and we're afraid we might have arrived in such an area. Having little choice, we charge up the engines. The rebels are still in our tail, though are likely to proceed more cautiously. Well, we're gonna die. Let's chat with our human crew. Our human crew likes your uniform. That's nice. This is not a good place to be. Okay, we arrive at a Zoltan research facility who say they're researching distortion due to stasis sleep and prolonged FTL travel. We agree to participate in their study and they give us 16 scrap as a thank you. Well, that's not great because we're almost out of fuel, which means we're basically dead. We arrive at a Zoltan research facility where, again, they're researching genetic distortion due to stasis sleep, okay? And this time it's a fake. This time, as soon as we dock, pirates burst on board and a hostile ship appears on the radar. We hear the Zoltan yell in the distance to say they're being held hostage, and they board us in the drone control. Okay, vent that room, then. You're not doing anything with that. Thank you. Okay, so this is going to take a while for us to take down, which is not good. They have an ion weapon, which means our shields aren't going to be super valuable. Not the best situation to be in, but we can probably dodge this thing once it actually fires, and we can go from there. So, we'll make do. I should have sent my, that was a dumb thing. I should have sent my ghost crew in there to fight them while I was waiting for them to suffocate. That would have been much smarter. For now, Zaphod, get out of there. We'll wait till they start suffocating again, then we'll send in some crew to deal with them. Thankfully, they fired the thing that gets blocked by the shield first. Let's send our immune crew in there, and they can murder these guys, whilst everyone else is dealing with the problem. I should really start shooting at our enemies, though, shouldn't I? Okay, here comes a shot. We are probably just going to cloak now for the fun of it. That way we can charge up our weapons again and not take... Oh, come on! You jerks. Shield system's over there. What do you know? I should probably send someone to go ban that, too. Alright, Wreck, you're going to go run the shields. We're going to close the external doors and turn the oxygen back on, turn the medbay back on as well while the shields are ionized anyway. That's a powerful ion attack too, holy cow. And now that that's fixed, you guys are going to come over the shields, you're going to get back into the weapons there. Zaphod, I'm going to knock out their... Oh man, this sucks actually. This is actually pretty bad. There's no easy way for us to take out their shields, and when we do, they have 2 bars. We're going to fire the Titan at it because that should knock it out. There we go, and now we're going to switch to the breach missile, or the breach bomb rather, because the breach bomb, uh-oh, ow, and of course they took out the oxygen. The breach bomb should be able to take out both layers of shields at the same time, which would be very useful. Let's get him over there and fix that system. Come on now, game, don't you do this to me now. Hit an empty room or something. Good, you missed. Alright, breach bomb the shields. Here we go. Breach the shields, and then hull laser them. Perfect. Hit them in the weapons. And cloak time. You can only hit one weapon, but at least it's one that does damage. You're still suffocating in there, because for some reason the oxygen got turned off again, because I'm a silly person. Let's get out of there before you suffocate to death, Zaphod. Okay. I should probably switch back to the Titan missiles, since the shields are down now, but at this point this thing's almost charged up again anyway, so I might as well let it ride. So we're going to try and knock the shields out again with the hull laser, which is a silly thing to do, but we're going to do it anyway. We're going to breach bomb them in the weapons to hopefully knock out both of the weapons. There we go. Switch to the Titan missiles and hopefully kill them with this. We are in trouble, though. We are in trouble. Okay, let's see if we can actually do something to these guys. Nope, their shields are all back up again, which means we need the breach bombs again, not the Titan missiles. You jerks, you're too good at repairs. They have no medbay though, so they must be dying eventually since they're spending all their time in breached rooms suffocating as they try and repair things. But maybe we're just getting unlucky and haven't actually been able to do much to them yet. Alright, no point in wasting the hull laser attack, might as well wait until we breach their shields. Go for the breach. There we go. Go for high damage with the hull laser over there. Fantastic. One more salvo of that before they get the shields back online. We'll kill them, but we should be okay. I don't know if we'll be able to do that because they've been spending a bunch of time fixing the weapons. We might get the chance. We'll have to wait and see. Go, hull lasers. Shields are coming back on. They're going to block it, aren't they? Oh, come on now. I have to waste another bomb on these guys. We're basically dead now, though, because the breach bombs... We're running out of missiles as well as running out of fuel. We are in such a bad situation right now. Oh, come on! It hits the shield system of all the places that could have gone. And we missed a breach bomb. Alright, this is basically game over. I guess we just try the Titan missiles, see if we can hit with those. Ow! They hit this in the shield system. Of course they do. Let's send our guys over here to go fix that. Come on now. Alright, cloaking time. Please don't kill us. Thank you. All we have to do is hit them with a Titan missile and they'll die, but then we're basically done for the future. We need some way of actually dealing damage. We don't have it. And we missed another Titan missile. Titan missile, go. Let's try this again. You guys sent me here. You guys sent me here. And are they dead yet? Yes, they're dead. Thankfully. We took some damage as well, unfortunately, but still. We take out the ship and contact the research station, getting a missile, a drone part, and 24 scrap in the process, and they thank us for rescuing them, giving us 3 fuel, 2 missiles, 18 scrap, and a defense drone Mark 1. Alright, we're not done for yet. We're just very close. We have nothing else in our stockpile here, so that's not likely to happen. But oh man. Oh man. Alright, we're going to power up our shields to level 2 so we can potentially defend ourselves a little bit better in the future. We're pretty darn in trouble. But let's see what happens. We're going to jump ourselves over to one of these distress beacons and see what terrible calamity is under our feet. The source of the distress call is a minor planetary settlement where a small outbreak has occurred and the locals hoped for help from outside the system. Thankfully, we have NG medbots. Let's use that again. We get a fuel, 2 missiles, and 38 scrap. This is the same event as previously. Awesome. That actually puts us in a better spot because we can buy some more power bars now, which is very useful. We're up to 2 shields now, so we might not be completely dead. Another distress beacon. Let's go check out what they want. Okay. We scan for the origin of the distress call and discover a civilian ship targeted by the blockade forces. Several military vessels have focused their radiation projectors on the craft, and the presumably infected crew is already dead. Nothing to see here. Move along. Alright, well I guess we just go then. That's grim. What's over this distress beacon? It appears the distress beacon is coming from the surface of a nearby moon, where our sensors are picking up a single life form. Oh, we don't actually have anything to help him. Ignore the signal, then. We don't have advanced medbays or slug crews, so we can't fix them. Okay, well, this is not the greatest. Don't forget, these are all NG Medbot Blue events because we're in quarantine sectors. If we hadn't been in a whole heap ton of quarantine sectors, that wouldn't have happened. But that is our lot right now, so that's what we're getting. I should really turn the medbay back on, too, since right now we're kind of suffocating, or at least some people are damaged for no good reason. But for now, whatever. Let's move on. We need to try and get some more money so we can buy ourselves more power bars to upgrade our evasion and shields and whatnot so we don't immediately die again. Also, more fuel. Here we arrive near a damaged and dilapidated space station. It appears to be abandoned, but we detect fate life signatures on board. Let's scrap some of the debris. While waiting for the FTL drive to charge, we scud around the edge of the station and collect 18 scrap. There we go, more power bars. Thank goodness. More evasion. Very nice. I think we're at full health now. There we go. Okay. Would a teleport help us survive? Not really. We don't really have any good boarding crew right now. But this is looking good. So, I guess at this point, we're going to just keep moving forwards. We really need fuel, and here's a store. Thank goodness. Perfect timing. So, let us see if we can't buy ourselves some fuel. We pick up radio signals of a shelter on a nearby planet offering help and medication for the diseased. Among the chatter, we discern the advertisements of a stranded entrepreneur looking to trade. He has consumer goods we could buy for really cheap, but I don't think we want that. We want fuel. We only have 3 fuel. That's kind of disappointing. I'll sell you this light defense drone because I already have a real defense drone, and this seems a little bit better since it reloads much faster. And that would let us buy more fuel if he had any, but he doesn't, so we can't. Now, we can't buy any crew either, so that's not great either. I guess we just buy a bit more hull, since we can afford some, and we'll see if we can still turn this around. We're not doomed yet. We're not in a great situation, but we're not doomed yet. So, let's keep moving and see if we can't actually make it out of this alive. Here we find a black market hub, where they're offering to buy our missiles, but we can't afford to do that. Thankfully, the black market hub is actually a pirate station, so we can attack them easily without having to do with piracy. So, let's power up the weapons and engage. This place is rotten to the core, and as much a threat to the Federation as the rebels are. No need to spare it. Alright, they're going to be boarding us in a second, which is kind of a concern, but nothing super serious. If they board us near the edges, we'll be happy. Oh, they're over there. Well, I guess we can go have our AIs fight them for a bit, and holy weaponry, Batman. Thank goodness we have these active. I might want to actually power up the defense drone for this. I'm not entirely sure how I want to handle this problem. I might just use... I can't even just use Titan missiles, though. Breach bomb is more effective. It'll knock the shields out completely, and it won't miss. Then we can kill them pretty quickly with the hull lasers. These guys are going to be a bit of a problem, but if we turn our medbay on, we might be okay. We can cloak out through their first couple salvos. This is the weapon I'm really afraid of. These ones both get blocked level 1 shields. It's just the missiles that are dangerous. So we're going to cloak out and dodge those. Thank you. We're taking damage already, so I'm going to have to send my people out to go get healed, since they are not exactly designed for heavy combat. There we go. You guys can go chill out in there while they slowly work their way into the med bay. We really need some some better anti-border crew. Breach that shield system. Thank you. There we go. And now it's time to start laying down some damage. I think actually, yeah, that's definitely what we're going to do. We're going to lay down some damage in this empty room since we cannot miss. There we go. They want to surrender, offering us 3 fuel, 3 missiles, and 15 scrap. We have to surrender because we need the fuel. Done. Okay. Now we'll send our crew back into the med bay, and we're looking good. Looking good. Okay, that was exactly what I was hoping for. So, now we can keep working forwards. We're actually getting better and better as we go. As long as we don't get into a worse spot than we're currently in, we should be able to recover pretty safely. Okay, we have a couple jumps we can make here. We'll probably do something like that. We need to get as much fuel as we can. We receive a request. All of our military ships have been destroyed or damaged during the rebellion. However, there are reports of a Mantis war camp only a few jumps from us. Can you help? Sure, let's pledge to do what we can. 20 scrap and a quest marker is added to our map. Where is it? It's actually at the next beacon, so I guess we go there. Now, I think we can actually use our bombs on this. Oh, use missiles. We find the Mantis encampment rather, but there are far too many of them to count accurately. We send a long-range message back to the settlement with our findings, but unfortunately there's not much we can do. Thankfully, we can just bombard key structures. Pew pew! Oh goodness, hello. We fire at their fuel depot, but a shot from the surface rips the missile to shreds. They must have a planetary defense system. You mean this? That told us there was one? Set up already. We try and get away, but a nearby patrol ship moves into attack. Well, this is not a nice situation to be in. So, what I'm going to do is wait till the planetary defense system starts to target us, and as soon as it... Oh, goodness, Mantis. Okay. We're in trouble, then. We're going to have to abandon that fight pretty much immediately and hope they just decide to run away. Although if they want to come fight us in the medbay, I'm okay with that. That sounds great. Power up the medbay. You can come in here and fight us in there. I'm okay with this. We should be able to easily tank him out in here, even though our health is low to begin with. Now, the planetary defense weapon doesn't actually seem to be firing. If it was, we could try and dodge it with the cloak, because you can dodge the cloak at the start and they'll be unable to hit you. But I don't see the opportunity here for that to even happen. Let's knock out their shields with the breach bomb. Boop, there we go. And, of course, they have an NG in there and super high-powered shields. There we go. Shields are off for now, but they will be back on very soon, unfortunately. I might be able to breach them before they can actually fix it, but we'll have to wait and see about that. I'd be kind of surprised if I can get another breach bomb in there fast enough to keep them down. But we're going to breach them anyway and see what we can do. If we can kill that NG too, we'll be laughing. There we go. NG is dead. We're going to knock out their weapons with a hull laser. There we go. Now we're in a pretty good spot. We also breached the weapons, which is even better. I should put power back in the oxygen because we need it. They teleported their Mantis back on board, which is exactly what I'd hoped they'd do. We might be able to kill them pretty safely now. All we need to do is make sure they can't get their defenses back up. Hull laser in the empty room will do more than half of their hull in damage, and the next shot should kill them, because I don't think they can completely repair the shields with a Mantis fast enough. Alright, goodbye, Mantis Mine Layer. Things break, General. And there goes the Mantis mine layer. Fantastic. With the patrol ship destroyed, we hasten to leave, getting 3 more fuel, awesome, another missile, and 20 scrap. Good, 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 good. Okay, we have 70 scrap again, which we might spend on more evasion. Keeping ourselves alive is our highest priority right now, although getting a new weapon would also be really nice. I think we just go for the evasion, but I'm going to hold on to the money for a little bit longer because we're about to jump to a new sector anyway, and it'd be nice to see what the sector options were before we get there. Okay. We arrived at the long-range beacon. Let's see what we see here. Boop. Oh, a flail beam. Interesting. That sounds kind of silly, but whatever. A small merchant ship messages us. Underground Federation comm channels are all talking about our secret mission. They give us 15 scrap and a flail beam. What's a flail beam do? The flail beam is a 2 damage, 3 power, 28 second charge time. Wow. Huh. I'm guessing it's like a pike beam range, but a... I don't know. I don't know what that does. Well, it's interesting to have it anyway. It doesn't help us, though. We need things that can help get through shields, so I might wind up selling this flail beam. Yes. Whatever, we'll accept that, and we'll move on. We have enough time to do one more jump and get back to the exit and then leave, but that will be a problem. If we don't get fuel here, that'll use 1, 2, 3 of our fuel just to leave the sector. We need to check it out and see what we can get. What's all this about? A news satellite is still broadcasting in this deserted system, but the information on the diseases are all contradictory. The virus might be biological or mechanical, might be transmitted through fluids, atmosphere, or even open space. The fact is, it seems to affect everything sentient, except apparently also affects AIs. Which I guess are sentient, so that's fair enough. Okay, that explains it. That explains it. Let's continue. We got unlucky. Our jump here was exactly what I hoped it wouldn't be. Let's get out of here. I waste a ton of fuel. We only have one option now. We're going into a nebula. Industrial Sector 3609. This sector must have been bustling with industrial activity at some point. Most of the gigantic production plants lay in disrepair and leak hazardous substances into open space. Oh, good. It is a pollution sector. So we've literally had the starting sector, 2 quarantine sectors, and now a pollution sector. Oh boy. Well, we have a store right next to us, so we're gonna go check that out and see if we can get a better weapon. If we can get a 2-power weapon that actually does, like, shoots lasers or does ion damage or something, we'll be much better off. And we can buy and fuel here, too. An orbital manufacturing plant at this beacon shows the logo of the Waypoint Junta Corporation. Security is tight, but ship captains are welcome to have a look at our newest products. I don't want to buy any of this stuff. I just need a weapon. I just need a weapon game. I'll buy all your fuel, though. What's the flail? Holy cow, that's powerful. This is probably a super good weapon if we can actually afford to use it. Well, we're super low on fuel heading into a bad sector. So we might be doomed. But we're going to keep trying here. Is there anything else here I could buy that would even help us? I don't think so. If we keep getting 3 fuel at a time, we can keep going, but... The problem is, this beam has a 28-second charge time. Way too long! We need to be able to power it up with other things. Now, here's a question. If we could... Yeah, that'd actually be viable. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to come back into the ship menu. We're going to buy another power bar. Then we can run the breach bombs and the big laser at the same time, which might give us the ability to destroy people. That might actually work. So we'll sell the Titan missiles, probably. We'll buy that. Equip the flail instead of the Titan missiles, because these only do 2 system damage. We need to do more system damage, so the breach missiles are a better choice in that respect. And we'll hope for the best here. We'll go back to the store, sell the Titan missiles, which give us another 35 scrap anyway, which will undoubtedly prove useful. I don't need to buy any repairs right now. We'll be fine. And see how this thing works. Alright, well, this is a tricky situation we find ourselves in. We have 61 scrap left. Is there anything I want to buy with it? At this point, not really. I kind of want to power up my engines and shields more, but I can't really afford that just yet, so I guess we just move on for now. Let's jump into the nebula, I suppose, and just start watching as we die horribly, but here goes nothing. Alright, we're in a pollution radiation zone. Fantastic. We cycle through wideband comm channels as soon as you arrive. Nothing but endlessly repeated hazard warnings. We're informed that various acidic substances have been disposed of in this acid cloud. Acid eats away at our ship's hull while we wait for the FTL to charge. Somehow unexpectedly, our rebel craft closes in with impulse engines on full. The recently built ship is already heavily corroded. Is this just too constant? Oh my goodness, what is that thing? Is that a giant rocket drone? That's not okay. That is not okay. Alright, we need defenses and more power and all kinds of different things. This is not great. Well, I could have bought repairs, but... Is this actually oh, wow! Holy cow! Look how long that beam is! That is ridiculously long. Wow. That's actually awesome. Alright, let's see if we can actually destroy this thing. I think what we're gonna do... We only need 1 bar of shield, so we can turn that off to block the laser. We use the defense drone to block this guy's rockets, hopefully, if we get lucky. And then we'll use our cloak to dodge the unblockable rocket battery. That seems like the best course of action we've got. Please block that! Oh, thank goodness, drone. Okay, time to cloak. Please don't hit me. Okay, and power up that flail beam some more. That thing has a stupidly long charge time. Oh man, okay. Problem is, we can't even knock out their shields completely with 1 breach missile. Rather, 1 breach bomb. We're gonna fire it though. Take out the shields, please hit them. Thank you. Alright, time to fry this guy. We're gonna try and hit as many systems as we can. If we fire through here, we can hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is there any way we can hit more than 5 systems? Actually, you know what? If we fire from here, can we hit... That's still just 5, but it's better 5. If we hit those... Come on now. Flail beam, work with me here. Work with me. There we go. That'll do it. That should hit 5 rooms that are actually a bit more valuable to us. So we'll fire through there. Oh man, it's super slow. That's a problem. Please miss me with that missile. Nope. Ouch. It's a really, really slow firing beam, though. That's a bit of a problem. And the enemy ship is trying to run away now. That might be hard, given that your helm is destroyed. But, who am I to judge? Please shoot that rocket down. Thank you. Okay, we can breach the shields again. That's hilarious. It almost fully charges again in the time it takes it to fire once. Okay. I think we're gonna cloak in a second, just to make sure we don't take any more unnecessary damage. Alright, and we're gonna breach missile the shields again. Breach bomb the shields. I keep calling those missiles. Breach bomb the shields. Oh, come on now. Stop that. And we're gonna lay some fire right through here. If we can hit enough rooms and we actually knock the shields out with this, because I think it should, we might be able to kill them with this attack. The problem is the slow time it takes to travel from room to room. Go! Does this knock the shields out? Yes, it does. They want to surrender with 6 fuel and 5 missiles. Yes, please. Done. You're a good rebel rigger. I approve of you. I approve of you. That is the slowest laser, though. I don't approve of how slow it fires. Man, that could have been so much worse. That could have been so much worse. Oh. Okay. That's really interesting. Alright, so we're going to buy ourselves an extra power bar now, I think, because we need one to replace the one we put into weapons. We have 48 scrap left. I think we're just going to keep going here. With 48 scrap left, I think our best course of action, like I said, is just to keep jumping forwards. We could go back and buy more hull repairs, which would probably be a good idea, because we're going to take damage over time in this sector anyway. But, yeah, I think we just move on. That seems like a good idea to me. So, we're going to jump over here, because this is not part of the horrible cloud. We come across a rebel automated scout ship pursuing a civilian ship with weapons engaged. Hopefully they want to repair us after we save them. Let's aid the civilian ship and see what happens. We power up weapons to engage. They have a pair of hull repair drones, really. And a pair of rockets. Okay. This is not exactly what I'd hoped for, but we'll make do. We'll stick a defense drone up there just in case, and we're going to wind up cloaking to dodge most of this anyway. Specifically this guy. I don't think you can actually shoot him down with a defense drone, so we're going to cloak him out. Oh, come on now! That was uncalled for. I was cloaked as well. 85% chance to evade, you jerk game. I have to wait for the breach bomb to charge up again before I can actually attack you again. Well, if this kills us, I won't be surprised now. Alright, we have no oxygen on either, so I'm going to have to turn that on. Power up the med bay quickly so we don't actually suffocate. Open internal doors so we can get some air back in here. There we go. This sucks. Breach bomb, I need you to be online now. So we did power down the evasion to get you online. Please shoot down that missile. Thank you. Okay. Close internal doors. We need the med bay on as well, but I need to turn off the defense drone to power the engines to help us evade because I can't cloak this one. Please don't hit me in the weapons again or anywhere. Ow, there's our oxygen broken. Okay. Power back into the med bay briefly then, and you guys are going to run and fix our oxygen system before we suffocate to death. We might be dead here. This guy is not messing around. Power down the engines to power up the defense drone. Please shoot down that missile. Please, please, thank you. Okay, power up the evasion again. Fix our oxygen before we suffocate to death. Breach them in the shields. They won't be able to fix it. Actually, breaching them in the weapons might be a better choice first, so we don't die. Let's do that. It's going to take us a little bit longer to actually do anything else to them, but this means we won't die instantly because their weapons will be unable to ever be fixed. Okay. And we can now power up the oxygen safely. What a mess. But we're safe now. We're actually safe now. They can't do anything else to us. Okay. So we breached the shields and now they should be doomed. Because now we can lay down the super ginormous mega beam, which will very slowly hurt them badly. Of course, the hull drones are going to repair on the way, but they can't actually... Oh, how do they repair that? Oh, they have a drone control with actual drones. That's a pain in the butt. I didn't realize that. Alright, well, we'll make do then. They probably have repair drones fixing their shields as we speak, too, which is kind of mean. Yeah, I forgot they actually had repair drones. That was the unexpected factor. Thankfully, they seem to have run out of missiles. You poor souls. You've actually wasted all of your missiles trying to kill me. That is awesome. They have run out of missiles trying to destroy us. Fantastic. Lay down the flail. There we go. They're dead. They just don't know it yet. Oh, they might actually be able to repair it fast enough to survive if they get another shield layer up before this gets to the end. Nope, they're dead. Goodbye, auto repair ship. Nice try. Ship breaks apart and we get a missile drone part in 21 scrap. And the ship the part was assaulting was a science vessel. They thank us for saving them, giving us a missile drone part in 32 scrap. Okay, we have a ton of scrap now, but not a lot of hull. We need more survivability for sure. Urgh. I think at this point we just need to increase our evasion. Make us harder to hit. Yeah. And we need to buy more fuel, or rather, we need to buy more hull if we can get it, but we're gonna die just from all these sectors if we run into them and they're all this poison gas that hurts you when you arrive. We spend a good deal of time staring at the windows. The corrosive clouds could kill any alien within millets, even when equipped with full environmental suits. A sight of deadly beauty. Ow. Acid eats away at our ship's hull while we wait for the FTL to charge. Derelict station floats nearby, almost left unidentifiable from the constant corrosion. Their stills seems to be salvage on board, though. A pirate ship detaches from the structure and engages, probably fearing for its spoils. The NG scrap miner. Okay. You're actually not super scary. This ion is the most dangerous thing on the ship, though. If that hits us, it will knock out all of our shield bars, and these drones will destroy us utterly. But if we can prevent that from happening, we'll be very happy. So once that thing fires, we're going to cloak. It's as simple as that. Come on, shoot that thing and dodge it. Please dodge it, game. Please dodge it. Do not get hit by it. Do not get hit by it. Thank you. Okay, I was worried there for a second. But we're going to try and take these guys out now. We're going to lay a breach bomb down in their shields. Please hit. Thank you, and we're going to try and destroy them now with as much damage as we can from this super beam. So we lay the super beam down there, I think, deal some damage, and they're trying to run away now, which is not good for us at all, because we can't really stop them. We might turn off the flail beam and turn on... No, don't do that. Let it finish firing first. If we turn it off when it's still firing, we'll be doomed. Alright, that's enough. Now we can turn it off, turn on the hull laser. If we get the breach bomb and hull laser combo to take out their weapons before they can do much else to us, we should be fine. They've actually lost their drone, which is good. This is the only dangerous thing on board the ship now. Knock out the shields again with another breach bomb. Please hit. Fantastic. That's exactly what I wanted. Now this is going to hit us and knock our shields out, which means this beam is going to hurt. Ow. But we should be able to kill them with our next attack anyway, because I don't think anyone's on the helm. Please kill them. Please kill them. Perfect. Anti-scrap miner is destroyed. Oh... Ship sustained critical hull damage. The vessel decompresses, then fluid acid enters the craft through several breaches and dissolves the freebooter crew before the craft finally explodes. Wow. Alright, let's jump quickly to avoid further acid damage to our ship's hull. Unfortunately, we might just be dead from the acid in the area. I actually didn't think about that when I chose to not buy repairs earlier. This may just destroy us. Because I don't think we can actually get out of this sector fast enough to not be destroyed by the acid damage. Which would suck. But there's not a lot we can do about it. So I guess we just move on and hope for the best. If we get lucky, we'll find an event that heals us, and otherwise... Nausea and a bad headache overcome soon after we jump to the abandoned salvage yard. The radiation levels are off the chart. We order everyone to the medbay for the checkup. There's still some time to pick through the wreckage while the drive charges. There's a radioactive wreck here. Interesting. Does that kill people or what? We redirect all energy to the radiation shielding and life support, hoping we can jump away before our ships get completely irradiated. I don't know what's going on. Interesting. It turns off our weapons and drones and our oxygen, so we can't destroy the ship. Okay. This weapon is going to be shooting irradiation at us, I guess. I'm guessing, because... that's why it has a weapon, and we can't attack it. I wonder if it would knock out your artillery beam, too. Probably. Good thing we have high evasion right now. It also knocks out the oxygen, which is an interesting problem. So if we didn't have an entirely AI crew, we'd wind up being dead after this. Well, you know, largely AI crew. If they are trying to destroy us, we can just cloak if they ever fire anything, but I don't see them doing much. Alright, I guess we just leave. Okay. Well, that's okay now. Now we won't die. We're gonna get nothing out of this sector, which is really sad, because we just have to leave to make sure that the acid sectors don't destroy us, but... at least we'll live. We spend a good time staring out of the window. Again, corrosive clouds which could kill any alien within minutes. We take some hull damage, and we find a manned rebel ship in the haze. They message us saying, oh, there you are. We already lost several ships in this mess while looking for you. Well, what will leave the wreck of your ship here to dissolve? What? What will leave the wreck of your ship here to dissolve? I don't know. Probably nothing. I assume you hope you will. Whatever. Just because... wow. Those are big lasers. Okay. Also, thanks to the 250 people who came to buy to watch. That's super awesome of you. You guys are cool. We're probably going to die to this, but we'll see if we can cloak long enough to get away once they start firing. We're just going to run. If we don't run now, we are doomed. And cloak time. Thankfully, we managed to cloak both sets of missiles, but that one hit us anyway, which might mean we die, but we'll see. Let's fix the weapons. We're going to sit in the cloak for as long as we can, and hopefully get out of here once it recharges. Alright. The FTL drive is just about ready. I'm going to flail beam these guys before we go, though, just because. So, flail beam. You're going to go right through there. And we're going to turn off the breach missiles to turn on the defense drone to hopefully block that rocket. And we missed it. Thankfully, it missed us. And we're getting out of here. Off to the exit we go. Goodbye. The long-range beacon is almost hidden within the nebula. I've never seen a red nebula like this before. What's this one? Apparently this is just a normal nebula. Huh. Well, we're done. We're done. We're not dead yet. we're kind of dancing with death here. But we're not dead yet, which means we might be able to make it to the end, and we might still be able to win. We came past our massive hull problem, well, not past our massive fuel problems and bomb problems. We're still low on hull, but let's see. So we have two options, Hill 12 and the Rebel supply base. We'll run a vote, and you guys can choose where we go.
Thank you very much for watching, everyone. This has been Vanguard of Valor with some filler footage here while I am sick. Whew. Hopefully we'll be back on track fairly soon, but until then, hopefully this footage will make do. Until next time, bye-bye.